Hey everybody, this is Cheryl. I'm just going to unbox some beads that I have from Bead Box Bargains Christmas in July. I've got 4 bags here. It's going to take me a while to get all this, to go through it and sort it out, and just want to look at it and see what all I have. And then I'll leave this video up for others to view at their leisure. I'm going to share this out and see if I can get a few people in to take a look at it. Hey, Papa Jims, how you doing? Give me 1 second. I'm just going to share out the video. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Jennifer, how are you doing? Basically, there was a Bead Box Bargains had a sale in July. They called it their Christmas in July sale. And they were basically giving a lot of stuff away for, like their bead strands were like $1 or $2 each. So I went in and got a lot of them. And just got, a lot of little things to go with it because they were all on sale. Hey, Julie, how are you doing? That was one of their Christmas items. Am I really buffering already? Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. And most of these are not going to be rocks. They're going to be man-made items. So I'm not going to try to figure out what the names are. I'm just going to show and go and try to sort as I go. That might be due to the fan. These are soda lights. That might actually be a real rock there. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. Those are carnelian. Hey, Liz. Some of these are probably real rocks. I just don't know what they are. Oh, that's agate. Dyed and heat treated. Those are interesting. I'm not sure what they are, but they're rocks. I just don't know what they are. They're pretty. This is a larger version of the ones I just put over there. Oh gosh, I wish I could remember. My brain just don't work like that though. And I do have a list. I just don't want to spend all night going through the list to tell y'all what these are. I will organize them later because I have like a ton of organizers to go through to sort them out so that I know what I have. This is pyrite. I know what that is. That's slingshot material. Pyrite beads. Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, those are pretty. I wonder if those are shell. Let me look. I don't think they are. I think they're just quartz of some kind. Of course, they're quartz. Pretty little quartz, agates, whatever. I think these are prenite. Yeah, these are prenite. I love prenite. This is one of my favorite greens right here. And I think I know what I'm going to do with these. I think I'm going to use these to make a sun catcher. I got these and some garden quartz. How old is she? I don't know what a blunderbuss is, sorry. She's 3. Aw. That's soda light. Oh, got some more. That is, I think that's lapis lazuli that they've dyed. But whenever I get beads from these people, they dye their lapis blue. I guess it's because I guess it's to distinguish it from their, oh, that's jade. That's pretty. I like that. I believe it's to distinguish it from their sodalite, because it looks a lot like their sodalite. That's cool. All right. Oh. Oh, you were talking about the pyrite. The pyrite balls. Okay. Somebody said something and I missed it. Where are these from? Hold on, I'll show you. So they had a Christmas in July sale. And since a lot of the stuff that I want to make does not require actual rocks to do that, hey, opal guy, and I would prefer cheaper materials, I decided to, and that's a free gift for all the crap I bought. Like I want to make sun catchers, just probably what I'm going to do with that pre-night and stuff. Like this is not real. This is, if it says crystal on there, it's man-made. No, it's man-made. It's pretty, but new jade nuggets, serpentine. Okay. Boy, I lost like 4 people all at once. Sorry. Those are chunky. They might make a cute little bracelet. Oh, that's man-made. It's crystal. This is not crystal, but it's just a bag. You can do this. There we go. These are itty bitty, but they are so pretty. Oh, wish I could remember what they are. I used to not have to struggle with them. I could open them with no problems at all, but the older I get, the more my fingers do not want to work. Oh, nice. Yep. I know a lot of people that say they go to Goodwill and they'll buy jars of beads, but you know, every time I've been to Goodwill, I can't find jars of beads. So, I don't know. And I know when I worked at the one back home, they would take all the they would take all the like jewelry that come in, they would put it online and auction it off, whether it was broken or not. So that's what I figure they're probably doing up here too. I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that smoky quartz? Maybe? I'm not sure. I'll have to read through my thing and see. This is, and I appreciate the thumbs up, guys. I just want y'all to know that. Those are just, well, bless her heart, Jackie told me how, because she couldn't stand to watch me struggle. She said you take your fingers like this and you just rub, and it works every time. Hey, Boot, what's going on, buddy? All right, so that's the crystals. It's easier than trying to pull them apart. And these are chips. And I know the name of this stuff, I just can't think of it. I keep wanting to say Caribbean calcite, but I don't think that's right. This may be lace agate, but I don't see very much agate look in there. And then there's another bag of it. I'm not going to open both bags. That's just more I'll have to deal with later. And these are little crystals here. That's the empty bag. These are man-made crystals here. Did it say blue lace? Well, aren't you a genius? I guess it helps if I learn to read, huh? Thanks. I was not even paying attention. Hey, Rocky Mountain Bear. How are you doing, sweetheart? It's a long time no see. Oh, these are pretty. Yeah, they're hit and miss on what they label. Gosh, those are pretty. I wonder if that's supposed to be some version of peach moonstone. Because but it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, I want to keep it with the number because the number's on the bag. Hey, Patty, how are you doing? All right, here's another crystal. That's just plastic beads, basically. Oh, wow. I've got stuff scattered all over here. I don't even know what I've shown and what I haven't. Oh, I'm good. I survived another Monday. Don't tell my boss, though. You'll expect it more often. Okay, I've already shown that one. All right, here's the blues. That's just blue crystal, very obvious, hopefully. If it's not, watch faster. Here's some white ones. It's hard to see. I'll open them. Sorry, I don't have any exciting rocks to show y'all. Hey, don't even go there, buddy. Our whole system crapped out on us today because of updates they did over the weekend. So, yeah, let's not say I didn't have enough work. I had back-to-back calls all day long. Cheryl was not happy. I just wanted to relax and enjoy my to-do list. Yeah, that to-do list will be there tomorrow. Little snowflake charms. All right, put those with the other pretty charms. Yeah, they've decided that after 25 years, they're going to update their system, and now they're screwing everything up even worse than it already was. Yeah. Those are pretty beads. Ah, little flowers. Those are cute. I like those. I'll do a cute little bracelet or something with those. All right. That's a pretty green. It almost looks like cat's eye. Ooh wee. I think we got mosquitoes in here. Yep. Apparently, I'm really attracted to blues and greens. I have a ton of them. Even though purple is my, or should I say blurple is my favorite color. I like the bluish purples. Oh, let's see. Let's move this back over here out of the way. Don't knock my water off. Let's straighten y'all back up. I think I just showed one of these. Ooh, so how was everybody else's Monday? It is, isn't it, Rocky Mountain Bear? It is an amazing color. I do have some orange ones, but they're over there in the other bead boxes. Ooh, those are pretty. What can I do with those? Come on, fingers, work, work, work. Oh, those are nice. Those are little teardrops. Hey, they match my skin. I have color. I'm not white, I have pigmentation. Let's see, let's put those back there. Ooh, these are more. I like these smoky looking ones. Yeah, it does. Check these out. These are, yeah, those are gonna be really cool. Little flowers, little tube flowers, trumpet flower things. They look smoky. I love that color. Well, hello there, Sound Acres. Welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. I'm not gonna scare you by turning it around and showing you my face. I do appreciate you coming and dropping by, and I hope you like it enough to stay. Hey James, how are you doing today, hon? Let's see. What is this? Oh, this is going to be amethyst, I think. That is beautiful. Yeah, I believe that's amethyst, little amethyst squares. I like the cubed beads. I don't know why, but I just like them. Let's see, what else I got here pouring out? Who is that Georgie? Thank you, I appreciate that too, Georgie. I'm glad you appreciate that. Some people insist. This is more squares, but I'm not sure what type of beads these are. Doesn't have a name on them. But they are some kind of stone. Yeah, well. You see, Georgie doesn't show his face either, so I'm not gonna worry about it. You're gonna do a live sale, Liz? If you're gonna do that, I suggest you set up quite a few baskets. That way, and get you some sticky notes so that you can keep track with who's ordering what. Otherwise, you're gonna be kind of stuck. Oh, I think you could do it 100%. Do you have anybody that close enough that can sit there and kind of like take notes as you go? No, I didn't take it as him being playful. I mean, hateful. I thought he was just joking around. Things like that don't really bother me. As long as he's not being vulgar, I don't care. Yeah, as long as you got somebody there helping. Like when I did my first bracelet sale, my sister helped. So like she would take notes on who was buying what, and then like whatever bracelet that was being sold, I had it in a box with a number on it, and then she would write that number down and write that person's name by the number. I can't really see these. Thank you, Georgie, for clarifying that. Appreciate it. I can't tell if these are stone or if they are. I really think these are going to be cube quartz is what I think they are. I'm going to lay them aside so I can check later. Yeah, I think those are cubed quartz because I got some cubed, and I can't tell. These are going to be either these are going to be sodalite. Yeah, those are going to be sodalite. And this I think is going to be peach. It's either going to be peach moonstone or their version of a sunstone. And I'm not sure which one without going and looking through the list. And like I said, this is going to be long enough without me going and trying to list every single item out to see what it is. Bear, you're hilarious. Really been missing your humor, man. Oh yeah, any of you guys that want your channel listed, I'll definitely let you list it. I'm not worried about that. You know I am all about promoting this community. It's not just me here. I couldn't do this by myself if it was just me. You guys are what makes it real for me. I'm not sure what that is. I thought it was going to be amethyst, but I don't know. Just had to keep it on the paper and find out. I'm going to end up getting all this mess mixed up, ain't I? Oh, I love these little bitty ones, man. These are so cool. Ryan, you can't use the wrench on your head. It would hurt. Then we'd have to take you to the doctor. Okay, not sure. That may be garden quartz. I don't know. They really all look the same, but they all got a different color string on them. Thank you, Jennifer. I think this is supposed to be tree agate. Yeah, I would be too. Yeah, that's what that looks like there is tree agate. And I'm pretty sure that if they had some available, I got them because I got all the beads they had available that were stone. Looks like I probably got all the crystals they had too. Let's see. I think this is tiger eye. Yeah, it is. Thank you. Oh, this is just one bag. There's 4. Yeah, and like they were really, really good on their prices. Like these, I think were like $2.99 a strands. I kind of went overboard, but I knew I wouldn't be able to get that deal once that sale was gone. And when they are not on sale, they're like $10 to $20 a strand, and on sale they're like $2.99 to $5.99, I think. That's a pretty one. I'm not sure what that is either. All right. I don't know how I ended up with all of these because I thought I did not order that many. Oh, I ordered 2 sizes, that's why. These are stone, but these are the man-made ones that are, I think this is dyed howlite. I think it's either howlite or marcasite. Oh, that would be cool, Patty. And then here's a smaller version of it. No, this is not Temu. This is but yeah, Temu would definitely do that. They will definitely stick stuff in your cart. I hope I'm done with Temu. I hadn't been really given a whole lot of attention to those people. Now these would be too small for sun catchers. I won't be doing that. Yeah, I got the joker on. Thank you. I like those. That's probably some kind of jasper, maybe. I don't know. 6497. And then this looks like another. That looks like it's carnelian. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not that really big of a fan of them either. I got some nice beads off of there, but they were ceramic. Anything that is supposed to be stone does not, it's not that good. It's usually dyed, heat treated, and it's like the cheapest of the cheap stuff. And then like anything you get from them is going to be super small. If it says it's size A, you can expect it to be half the size of A, okay? That's just the way Temu is. All right. Oh, not trying to remove any comments. You're cooking pasta? Is that what you're saying, Boots? Yeah, it's a pain because what they do is they have it set up to where you cannot just go to their website and order something. You have to go through all their gimmicks. Well, I hope y'all have a good supper. And their gimmicks are a nightmare because they're constantly, every time you log in, you got to do that wheel. The wheel gives you the same prize every time, which is like, just makes it annoying. These are amethyst. And I mean, it's like, it's so pointless because yeah. And then after you finally get through the wheel, you've got other pop-ups along the way when you're trying to shop that, and it's just a constant nuisance. And I hate it. I mean, I just want to be left alone to look for what I'm looking for. And I have also noticed that they're not necessarily the cheapest buy. I've seen stuff on Amazon that was a much better deal. Like those, you can tell those are dyed. That's crackle glass. Crackle agate or whatever the heck they call it. I don't really like dyed stuff. I'm not really that big of a fan of heat treated either, but I'll settle for heat treated over dyed. At least heat treated is can be a natural process, whereas dyed is generally not. Let me slide back a little bit. This looks like amethyst again. See, their colors on these are so light. Yeah, and that's another place where you just kind of get ripped off. They don't really have any findings and stuff either. It's like, if you want ear wires, you get the same ear wires no matter what. You can't have different versions of stuff. I don't even hardly go in those stores. Not for, I mean, if I want something for like costume stuff, yeah, but exactly, Jennifer, you're absolutely right. This looks like more of that peach stone looking stuff with the cubed beads. And I'm pretty sure those are, I think that's what that is. I think it's supposed to be peach moonstone. Alright, here's some amethyst. It's got a better color to it. Maybe the lighter color ones were smoky quartz, I don't know. But this to me has a much prettier color than the other ones. But it could be that the other ones were smaller too. It looks like I got 3 of these. Yeah. So I actually had 3 of these amethyst ones. And I'm not going to take those out of the bag. Alright. Oh, these look like rubies right here. Rubies or garnet. These are all pretty. Man, I love these things. It depends on what you want, Les. If I were going to go with beads, Yeah, and it also depends on your price point. If you want a good deal on some beads that you can get by on, then I would go with this place right here. I mean, you're not always going to get the highest quality beads, and like you've seen, you're going to get some that's pretty dyed or what's my brain trying to say? I talk all day long, y'all, and when it comes to doing these, my brain just doesn't want to focus anymore. I'll finish that thought when I remember what I was going to say. All right. Yeah, heat treated. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan, you are a genius, man. I'm glad I got you on my team today. I don't know what these are supposed to be, but I like them. It's like stone crosses. Yeah. You're right, I did. Yeah, and it depends on, like I was saying too, Liz, it depends on your price point. So if you want some, yeah, Muck could probably tell you a lot more than I can. But if you want some higher priced beads that are just, again, this is, I think, dyed howlite. This is not true turquoise. If you want some really good beads, like I have, there's Beads of Cambay. They do a lot of pearls and things, like freshwater pearls. They do a lot of natural stones too, but they are also very expensive. So you're getting like triple grade, triple A, that kind of thing. Whereas this might be grade C, so you're getting what you put into it for money. There is the bead chest, which is African trade beads. I have bought a few things from them, but I've never used them. And I mean, it's just, they have some beautiful stuff. It's just not stuff that I'd normally put in, that I normally use. I probably will eventually use them someday. I just haven't really had a whole lot of time to make stuff, so I haven't used them yet. But they're fair price. What do you want to make? Like, you talking about like jewelry stuff? Or are you talking about, well, you wouldn't want those for sun catchers. You talking about craft projects like sewing, or I know a lot of people use pearls for their sewing stuff. Bracelets and necklaces only. Yeah, then this is probably a good website, because you can go there and you can get a lot of, they not only have the beads, like these little beads, they have they have findings on there. They have, what am I trying to call it? Like connectors. They have, oh my gosh, it takes a lot. Yeah, that's why, a lot of people don't want to buy a bracelet unless they can pay like $5 for it. I mean, you're looking at more than $5 more than $5 worth of material just to make a bracelet. So if yeah, cords, threads, findings. You're right, Ryan. I'm glad you're typing today. When I get to them, I'll show you some of the things that you. I'm looking around because I have stuff that you might like that would go with pearls. Like, what type of clasp do you want on there? Do you want a magnetic clasp? Do you want a Get in the bag. Okay, y'all. Did I even show these beads? I don't even know I was talking. I'm sorry. I am not doing a good job of this. My talking and working at the same time doesn't go well together. I think these might be smokies. That look smoky to y'all? Les, I'll send you a list too. When I get done, I've got your email. I will send you a list of what I think. And to be honest, I found all this stuff by watching, there's a couple of people that I watch online. One is Becky Foster. No relation to me. She is in Texas. Her and her sister Jenny are doing a channel. This is how I know about them. There is, there's different ways of stringing them too. All right, she has a good channel. There is This Beaded Life. She has an excellent channel as well. And she gets stuff from different places. There is Teresa's Handmade Jewelry. She does a lot of like what Becca does. If you know Bead Pie, if you've seen the kind of work that she does, Teresa does a lot of that type stuff. She hand sews a lot of the smaller beads together. I don't have that kind of patience. I would love to learn how to do that kind of work, but it is so detail oriented. I would go nuts. I'm a hoarder. I don't actually do much with my work. I mean, I just buy things to have them, I guess. I mean, I want to make bracelets and stuff, but I don't really have time right now. When I retire, I'll probably put this stuff to use. Because I'll be too old and blind to drive by that point. Let's see, who else? Oh my gosh, there's so many channels out there. And these channels all just roll off of each other. Let's see, Becky, This Beaded Life. Oh gosh, I can't think of the others. But there's like probably 6 or 7 different channels that I watch that are really, really good as far as like where they get their beads from and, you know, how to do certain things. Like one of the things that I hate more than anything is doing crimp beads. If I can find a way to close it off, it really is. She has excellent work. If I can find a way to not use a crimp bead, I will go that way. Trust me. I hate crimp beads. I can never get them to work. Liz, you are not bothering me at all, sweetheart. You don't worry about that. That's what I'm here for, is to kind of help people. I mean, I don't expect y'all to wait on me to make, 500 bracelets so y'all can buy a bracelet for me that's probably way more than you want to spend anyway. Although I do hope to have a sale coming up in the next couple of weeks. It's probably going to be more rocks than jewelry. I don't see myself having a lot of time to do jewelry. I was hoping that I would be able to go out to Spencer Opal Mine this time around, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen unless I can drive myself. But my sister uses my truck to go to work, and that's her weekend to work, so I don't, unless somebody offers, to let me ride with them and I pay half the gas there and back, I don't see how that's going to work out. And otherwise I don't know how that would work out. And I would only have 4 days to get out there and back. Well, 5 actually, because I would be taking off Thursday and Friday. Then I would have the weekends, and then I would have Monday to come home. So yeah, I would have to be home. I would have to leave out Wednesday night and be home Monday. So I mean it's doable, but that's going to be a very tiring trip because it's going to take about. I can't just drive straight through. Gosh, like everybody's like putting miles on their, like, um shoot. Oh, the Michigan guy, Michigan Rob Rocks. I mean, they just made a circle. He and Sam just made a circle around Lake Superior. That probably, oh my gosh, there's no telling how many days that took. Many, many days, I'm sure, and a lot of driving. Yeah, I I wouldn't be able to just drive straight like that. I couldn't do it. I have to drive a couple hours and stop. It was hard enough driving to Kentucky, but that was also in some of the worst road construction you ever in your life seen. Not to mention I nearly died a couple of times, but hey, at least I didn't. Thank God. Yeah, they were camping. But I mean, they didn't stay. If you watch their stuff, they didn't seem to stay in any one point very long. These look like ruby or garnet to me. It's not on the bag. Maybe I should have emailed Ryan my list and he could call out the number or something. That would be funny. And the other thing is, I really am not supposed to drive at night because I'm so nearsighted, but I'd have to drive at night if I go. You know what? My UV light is actually in the living room. I didn't bring it in here. I had to charge it yesterday. So it's not even in here. Oh, what is this? I don't remember what this is. I wonder if this is what they're calling garden quartz or something. Because it's got all kinds of different colors in it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was like 18 for me. But, I mean, it's about the same as going back home. So, yeah, you're right, Jen. There he is. There's always road construction. Hey, Phil, how are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, let's see. Those are kind of a purplish pink hue. They look that way to me. I wonder if that's lepidolite. I think that's what that is. I think it's lepidolite. Okay, that makes sense. That is certainly a possibility. I've never looked on there for beads. I've always just got it through these guys. I have tried to use some of the Facebook sellers, but I've had bad luck with Facebook sellers. It doesn't, they show you, they'll tell you they got a bag of like 50 beads, and they'll pull out like 5 or 6 in their hands that's really nice and pretty. And then when you get them, that 5 or 6 in that bag was all that was there that was worth getting. So I just don't trust the Facebook sellers anymore. right, I got one more here to open, and then we'll move on to the next bag. That'd be 2 bags down. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty. Kinda looks like tiger eye without the... I think that might be tiger eye. I don't know. Let's see. All right. These look like howlite. That might be howlite. I'm not sure. Well, hello there, Mr. Chubby Hubby. How are you doing, sweetie? Are you keeping Michigan in line? All right. Now let's open some of these findings. All right. And these are some of the little spacer beads. They're just little silicone beads. Let's see what we got here. Some more spacer beads. Oh, those are cute. Let's take those out and look at it. Back it up. Oh, those are snowflakes, if I could hold on to them. I think that's supposed to be snowflakes of some sort. All right. And then these are some little Jimmy looking spacer beads. Oh, that's a butterfly wing. Shoot. Sorry, I keep knocking y'all all over the place. Now let's zoom back in a little. So this is a pendant, and then it has some kind of little beads in there, but those are actually gem rocks, gemstones. I'm just not sure what kind. And then that is stone, hand stitched in there. So that's cute, I think. And that's some little... I don't really want to open these because they're not... Once you open them, they're open. These are just clear little flowers. That looks like carnelian, maybe. I'm not sure. It's more gems. That looks like Trying to think of what that is. I should know what those are. They're pretty. And I don't have it on there. I know, those are really nice. Thank you, Liz. Very nice. A couple more spacer beads here. That's a lamp work glass. Trying to find something that's easy to show and get rid of all the stuff I don't need to open first. And that just is some kind of, looks like painted, or yeah, it looks like they got an AB finish or something on those. They're pretty. I think these are real. Amazonite. Yep. Amazonite. Okay. I don't know if you can see through that bag though. Those are really nice. Hello, Arts. How are you doing? Yeah, and these are just little etched crystal stones here. Oh, I just got them all mixed up. That was brilliant. Hang on. Okay, that's the ones I've shown. Not sure. Maybe this is more lepidolite. Lepidolite. How do you say that word? But that looks awfully dark for that. I'm not sure. It wouldn't surprise me if that's what that was. Yeah, they're pretty. I'll put them over there. And these kind of look like green moss. It kind of looks like cornelian. I think those are carnelian. Let's see. That's just some spacer beads. I'm not sure. Oh, I think those are, yeah, those are some kind of metal. I think they're bronze. That's not real bronze. That's not bronze. What is that? That's a weird looking bronze. Oh, labradorite. Yay, something I actually know for sure what it is. Hey, hey. Those are pretty too. There's a lot of flash in them. Somewhere I did see some blues. Those are nice. Oh, there's some blues. There's some blues. That's a pretty one right there. We know what labradorite is. All right, here's a couple of Lamport beads to look at. Let's see. Those are funky looking. Probably put them on Christmas presents or Christmas ornaments. I think stuff like that's really cute, like if you're gonna wrap a package for somebody, to include that when you make tie a ribbon, you can tie the ribbon through those. Okay, here's another one. The same style, just a different color on it. Yep, handmade ornaments for sure. Alright. Then I got one more of those, which is more of a darker color. Alright, here we go. This is just a little pinker. Yeah. Alright. Alright, that's all of those. Let's look at the pendants. Got a couple of pendants here in this bag. And there's just two of those in there. Alright, that's all in that bag. Now we got one more bag to go through, and it's a big one. Y'all need a potty break before I get into that bag? Alright. Had to get me a sip of water. Yeah. Let's see. All the crystals up there. What was that? Okay, that's another. Yeah, that was in that song. Showed that one. Alright. I like these kind of beads. They're really pretty. These are really fun to make art projects with. Look at them greens, man. That is a beautiful one right there. I love those greens. Those greens are awesome. Well, them are a little bright, but they still pretty. yeah. Hey Vicky, how are you doing? Hey Jeff. That's all right, buddy. Oh, I'm good. Just had a long day, trying to relax. I've had this box in here for a couple weeks, going through and seeing what's in it now. I mean, a couple of days, not a couple of weeks, sorry. Told y'all my brain ain't working today. I am malfunctioning. Oh, really? I'm so excited for y'all. I hope you send lots of pictures out on Facebook and then the in our group. Ooh, those are pretty. Hope she gets along with Butters. Hope Butters don't get jealous whenever y'all start stealing kisses. Ooh, those are pretty. I like that color. Jeff shouldn't have taught her to be so bad. Oh no. Gosh, she's old enough for that already? Ooh, my hearts. Those are so Jimmy looking. I know they're fake, but aren't they gorgeous? I can't afford the real things. Poor thing. She's going. Yeah, y'all have had her a while, so I guess she would be. Those are so pretty. It's crystal. Well, we've already been on here 70 minutes. I don't feel like it. These must be dyed. Those are heavy, like they're made of rocks, but one little purple one. Oh, there's a purple. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with him. All right. Oh, they had to be tiny, tiny. That's a lot of puppies. From the same mama? Whew. Oh, let's see, they sent me a free gem here. Oh, okay. It's a carved seashell, carved pendant. Wow. Okay, we've already looked at that heart. All right. There's those. There's those. Oh, there's two in that bag, so you can't really see them. Ooh, I love those greens. That dark green was the color of my first car that I actually bought. Or started buying anyway before I wrecked it. Love that emerald green color. Those blues are pretty too. That's a pretty green. That is a pretty blue. That's like ocean water blue. And this is the very last one, folks. All right, we have made it through all of that stuff. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed, but I got work to do. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. Lesby Rockin', I will send you an email if I don't forget on those bead shops. The stuff that I get and what I think of them, okay? Anybody else have any questions or want to ask me about thank you, Mr. Chubby Hubby. This is my email address. Thank you, Liz. Appreciate you. Y'all have a good night, and I hope y'all have a better tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me. I love you guys. You know that. Catch y'all later. Bye-bye.